32-game winning streak. James Holzhauer joins us on the program. Did you watch last night, James?
I did. I made this promise to my kid that when her dad finally lost, so she wouldn't be upset about it, she'd get a party the nest day, so we kind of had to make sure she watched. And I still haven't planned the party, so hopefully I can wing it.
What was your strategy?
Well, I just went out there and tried to play my best game, and I ran up against a really good opponent who hit the daily doubles, bet big on them, and beat me. There's not really much more to it than that.
How did you keep it a secret?
I honestly thought it was kind of a fun surprise to spring on everyone. Like, a week in advance, I tell everyone, hey, I'm going on Jeopardy. But, it's more fun, I think, if they're surprised along the way when these things happen.
But this was February when you shot the last game?
It was March 12th.
And did you have any inkling that you were in trouble or, that you had a pretty good opponent there? At what point did you realize, this could come to an end?
We do a little practice in the morning, and she was clearly very good on the buzzer then. But, it's hard to get a grip on anyone's breadth of knowledge at that point. And, I'd say in the middle of the game, it was very clear that this is going to be a tough one. And, I better hit the daily doubles before she does. Didn't get there.
And having done Sports Jeopardy, and I tell people that there is a rhythm to buzzing in. And once you get that rhythm down, it's such an advantage. Did you find that was the case?
Yeah, I think if you look at my stats over the games, it took me a few games to really warm up, but then I was kind of crushing it on the buzzer for a while there. So it makes it even more impressive that a player can come in cold and take me out.
There was a lot of conspiracy theories out there about you, James. Did you read these?
I read some of them. I think I try not to get into too many of them, but some of them were just funny. Talking about me finding a way to bet $1 million against myself, some underground bookie, and somehow that would be more valuable to me than continuing to win on this show where I'm taking 75 G's a half hour. Yeah.
Did you lose on purpose yesterday? Let's just get it on the record.
Oh, I'm going to say no.
You're going. I'm thinking maybe, are you setting yourself up as Jennings will be the favorite? You'll be the underdog because he won more prize money, won more games. And, I brought this up to you last time, $1 million showdown, you and him, and then we throw in somebody else, put it on prime time, and make it an hour. People are watching that. What do you think? I do kind of want to be like Floyd Mayweather and just roll up to the sports book with a bunch of money to bet on myself. I don't know. I think they'd have to announce it before it gets taped for that to even be possible. And I don't think Nevada Gaming allows betting on TV shows at this juncture. I will say my Twitter following has grown exponentially in the past day, so maybe the real conspiracy theory is that I threw the game for that. What are you going to do? Like, can you do something based off of this?
There's a lot of people trying to hit me up with some opportunities right now, so I got to take a little while to sift through those. But yeah, I think there are options. What was your favorite
answer? What was your favorite category, if there was one?
Favorite answer was definitely when I got to call back to my Dr. Dre interview that I'd given the previous month. Favorite category, I think there was the Childish Bambino category about Babe Ruth's antics, even though I got one wrong.
But, the Dr. Dre, you took a little bit of grief with people saying you mispronounced his name.
Oh, yeah. Well, I gave this interview the month before about how my dad memorized Dr. Dre's name for the crossword puzzle, but he thought it was pronounced Dr. Dre because he had never heard of him. And so I really was hoping I could bring in on that question to make this call back, but I knew a lot of the people at home wouldn't understand.
What's the one that you got wrong that is going to stay with you for a while?
I don't know that any particular answer is going to stay with me. I really wish there was a key time in yesterday's game where Emma got a question right and took control of the board, and then she hit a daily double on the next clue. But, it happens. I knew I was going to lose eventually. I could have done a lot worse than to lose to this clearly stellar player.
Did you know that Alex was undergoing treatment? Did you know he was sick?
Yeah, this was actually the first episode that taped after he went public with that announcement, so that was why they featured my daughter's Get Well card on the show yesterday.
He's a tough guy, man, and I tell people how easy he makes that look, and it is not easy at all hosting Jeopardy.
Oh, it's incredible. I think he had taped about 8 episodes that week before they mentioned to us that he was sick, and I wouldn't have noticed anything different if nobody had said anything. He's such a professional.
Well, James, congratulations. A lot of fun. And hopefully there's something that you can jump on and extend this. And maybe there's a showdown eventually with you and Ken Jennings.
We'll see. Thank you, Dan.
Thank you, James. That's James Holzhauer, the former Jeopardy champ. He won over $2 million, won 32 consecutive games. Yeah, there was a lot of conspiracy theorists out there. That the category that the winner had with Shakespeare, and she's a Shakespeare. She wrote a thesis on Shakespeare. Were they setting this up? Did he throw it? Why did he only bet, $1,399? And, everything was strategy with him. So I don't think it was, hey, I'm just tired. I'm going to go home. I mean, it's pretty good. Pretty good run there.
For more Dan Patrick Show, tune into Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV. Stream for free on BR Live or download the Dan Patrick Show app.